What's good? This is Master Ace from Brooklyn, New York. Here with my peoples at Breaking Records Radio. Real hip hop will live forever.
What's up? This is Derek.
Jamie Madrock.
Man, this your man's Obi Trice.
This is Ad-Lib.
Yo, what up? This is Spex One.
This is Spesh K.
Hot Rocks, motherfucking Skot MC.
Breaking Records.
Breaking Records Radio out here.
This is Breaking Records Radio.
Check them out.
All right, and so yeah, man. So to move on a little bit forward from that too, and like you got so much history in hip hop, man. It's crazy. It's honestly, it's insane. And I think, like, my personal opinion, your top 10 greatest MCs of all time. Like, I think your catalog is just...
I appreciate that. There's, you know, you ask 100 people, you get 100 different answers.
You do, yeah.
Which I respect. For those that put me in their top list, that's great. I'm happy to hear that. If I made a top 10 list, I wouldn't put myself in there.
Yeah.
But I definitely I feel like the fans that put me that in their list like that are the real thinkers.
Yeah.
And the fans that go beyond just the beat and the braggadocious raps, and they like something that's a little deeper and more thought provoking. And so I think that's what I kind of speak to in those fans. They like music that's thought provoking, that evokes emotion, makes you feel a certain way, and that's what I'm good at.
You do all that, and it's the reality. Like, Take a Walk is like, you know, like one of the most perfect hip hop songs. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like when you see the girl on the block before chauffeur, you rush over. The 14-year-old girls be dressed like she much older. That young chick walking the block trying to get paid is in the same class your sister. It's like what? Like. Just the reality and the way you make it vivid, and then like enough, like songs like that, nostalgia. Like, once again, that's probably, well, I don't know if it's my favorite record of yours. It's my favorite record of Polo's.
Right.
But like that's like top 20 hip hop songs of all time to me. You know what I mean? I love that record. Like, it's just the reality in it. You know what I mean? Like, but the thing I like is when you go back in your career, you've covered all these other avenues of hip-hop before you got to, like, the Disposable Arts Ace.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, Disposable Arts and Forward is my favorite material of yours, but I like how
Mine too.
You have that versatility. You know what I mean? Like, you've proved it all throughout your career, continue to rebrand yourself, and that's what I think makes you a great. You know what I mean? It's like, even Disposable Arts Forward, you'd still be top 10, but I think it's just incredible, man. You got so much history in this game, and I just, I really appreciate what you do. Last time I talked to you, you said you were never going to make another solo album again. And technically you haven't, well, I think, no, you did put one out in like 16, didn't you?
Yeah, the Fallen season was me kind of going back on my word a little bit.
Yeah. But for the most part, you've really actually held your word, because even if you did like an album, it's with Polo. So it's, you know what I mean? Like,
or it's over Doom Beats.
Yeah, exactly. So even if it's you as a solo artist, it's still a collaboration effort. So, because that's one thing, the game needs artists like you. You know what I mean? And every time I hear, cats like you, like, thinking about hanging it up, it's like, man, you can't. But you gotta do what's right for you too, right? So
I do.
Yeah.
There's I have other aspirations, other things I want to do with my writing.
Yeah.
Because I still want to write. I'm still a writer at heart, and so I'm still gonna write. But I'd like to try some other things out, and so I'm working on that stuff now. I'm actually writing a musical for theater.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's loosely based on the storylines on Disposable and A Long Hot Summer. Some of the same characters from those albums are in the musical. You'll hear some familiar names, and it's loosely based on my life, my upbringing. And my circumstance. So I guess the Falling season is also in there too. So it's a fictional story, but it's based on those stories.
Based on reality, yeah. No, that's super cool. That's really dope. I think that would be really interesting, because the way those albums are done too, right? Like, and the prelude being Hot Summer, and then yeah, I think that would be really cool. And before I do move on as well, just talking about all the avenues you cover, the one I forgot to touch is your concept songs are crazy.
Oh, thanks, man.
You know what I mean? Like Hold You and stuff like that. Like, and on the new album, like, the one where you're battling with MS.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
fight song.
Yeah, like, man, just the concepts as well. It's just like, Like, you hit all those buttons, and then you do have punches. Like, you do have records where you're braggadocious and you spit bars. You know what I mean? Like, you touch all the... You check all the boxes of what makes a great and overall well-rounded MC to me. You know what I mean?
Yo, what's up? It's your man, MLNY, Maloney, Breaking Records Radio. You know what it is. I'm just here to tell you guys right now that you want to, if any of my smokers out there, basically, any of my Canadian smokers, now that it's legal, what you got to do is you got to head over to thccollection.com and check them out. And make sure you use the promo code HIPHOP. That's HIPHOP. And that's all capital letters. Save 10% on every purchase that you make. Anytime. They got everything. They got deals every single day of the week, which include like free whatever with whatever you buy. And my favorite is Tulip Tuesday. You can get $100 ounces, and that's only on Tuesdays. And you save 10% on every purchase with the promo code HIPHOP, all caps. That's HIPHOP. So make sure you go over there, check them out. That's thccollection.com for all your good medible needs, for all your good greenery, your extracts, and all that good stuff.